guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new speed build. Today, you guys, we are going to be creating the Metropolitan Steakhouse. Now, this is going to be an upscale restaurant, maybe a place where you can take your boo thing, celebrate your anniversary, or maybe meet up with a few friends for a couple cocktails. So I've been wanting to create a steakhouse for a very long time, and I am probably the most slowest freaking builder of all time. Like, I am so slow. Believe it or not, this build took me like 2 hours to create because I really wanted to, I wanted to take what I had envisioned, which we all know is like hard in itself, and put it on paper, so to speak. And I did look up a bunch of like inspiration photos on Google, and I kind of came down with the idea that I wanted it to be, again, upscale, kind of classy, and I wanted it to be a very neutral, kind of warm palette. And even though it's a little rocky starting off, the end result, I absolutely love this restaurant. I cannot wait to share with you guys. Better yet, I cannot freaking wait to play with it. And now that I'm looking at these little, I don't even know what they are, like roof toppers, I really do like this in particular, like the way that it looks, but this completely changes. So I do a lot of, kind of pulling around, renovating a little bit. I kind of go over the original idea a few times. So definitely doing a lot of work in this build. P.S. Side note, I am terrible at freaking voiceovers. Like, I never know what to talk about. Can I just be honest here? Can I just be honest? Like, I don't know what to talk about. And in fact, my last speed build, somebody had commented, they're like, Jenna, wish you talk about yourself more. Like, we would love to get to know you better. Girl, I tell you, my life literally consists around freaking getting spit up on, poopy diapers, and then dealing with my 11-year-old who is turning 12. I guess, I mean, I could spill the tea on that, but like, I'm not that type of parent to embarrass him. But let's just put it like this. My child is turning into a preteen, and like, low-key, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. He's growing a mustache. He's got freaking armpit hair. I can't do this. You guys don't understand. My life is so stressful right now. Like, as mom, I'm still very much a child at heart. Like, yes, I am 9 years old. Like, but that doesn't mean anything. Like, I'm a kid, okay? I'm a child in my head, I still love, like, playing The Sims, for instance, and I still love, like, very, I don't know, youthful things, and it just, my mentality and who I am as an individual does not match a 30-year-old mother of two. It just doesn't. It just doesn't, but I try to make it work to the best of my abilities, and I don't know. I can't imagine talking about that for like 20 minutes. I don't even know if you guys would be interested in like embarking on that endeavor with me, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't really have a lot going on, but I feel like my life is starting to pick up, right? I do feel like the summer in particular, I've got so many amazing things. It's like mom's gone wild. Okay, I'm going to be going to an event, a festival. It's very similar to Coachella, except it's more like EDM based, which is really exciting. So your girl picked out her outfit, and I was okay, so I still have like a lot of baby weight, right? Okay, well, not like a lot, but I definitely got some, just hanging around town. I can't shake it off. And so I purchased my outfit from iHeartRaves, right? And I was with my best friend, and we were like looking at all these things, and I don't know, I feel like a shiny disco ball, and so I got it in the mail, and I purposely ordered it a couple sizes smaller just so I can kind of push myself to eat healthier, most importantly, and lose a little bit of this extra baby chub, right? It's not happening. Let's just put it like that. Like, literally yesterday I had Chipotle and omelets, and I even had coffee. Like, it's not gonna happen. So I'm basically gonna have to squeeze like a freaking myself into what feels like a toothpaste freaking container. And I literally put it on, and I sent my friend a picture, and I was like, girl, I look like the fat tooth fairy. Like, I literally can't. Like, I can't. Like, all I need is my wand and I'm just gonna go bless everybody, you know what I mean? So that's coming up. Yay for me. I'll let you know how that goes. I'll definitely be posting pictures on Instagram, and I need to embrace this whole body confidence thing. I am a very confident person, and at the end of the day, I crack jokes on myself because I'm very self-aware. That's just who I am. And when I say jokes like I'm the fat tooth fairy or whatever, I don't mean that in a derogatory way, like by any means. It's just, I don't know, like my sense of humor, I think, is it's different. And people might get very offended by the things that I say. So sometimes it's really hard for me to be like super transparent with my humor and really let loose, because I live in a day and age where, like, if you say anything, if I say that even, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get some comments about people, getting mad at me for speaking that way. But I remember one time I called myself white as a polar bear. Got hella crap for that. Like, but it's true. Like, I literally am. You know, me and Smokey the Bear are like BFFs. No, I'm kidding. Smokey the Bear is not. He's a brown bear. What am I saying? Apparently, I don't know. I don't know who is. There's got to be a polar bear out there that is some sort of like known character. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, that's coming up. Gosh, what time is that coming up at? Oh God, like middle June, which is also really exciting. We're gonna be driving an hour and a half away, having a jolly old good time. Oh, I'm nervous because it's like the biggest thing that I've done since I've had Crixus, and like I've been mommy mode for like the last 365 days, like legit. Like I go out very rarely, and when I do, it's all hell breaks loose. I mean, check my Twitter. Jen likes to drunk stream. Oh my God, that was so embarrassing. I remember one morning I woke up and like how so many people were commenting on it, and I had to delete it. It was low-key embarrassing. Speaking of best friend, she's seriously calling me right now, but of course I cannot answer because I am doing this voiceover. But anyways, yeah, other than that, I've got one other thing that's coming up. Can't really talk about it. We'll tell you guys definitely a little bit later. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty smooth sailing. I think I have another like show coming up, Seven Lions. If you guys are like into the EDM scene, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of people are surprised to hear that I rave. Like, don't worry, I don't do any of the other things that come along with raving. I'm literally there just for the music, and I love to bead. So I make candy for fun, you know, peace, love, respect, unity. See, I can't even say it. So like, I'm a fake raver, but anyway, what's new here, really? So yeah, all jokes aside, that's what's coming up. That's my summer in a nutshell. And you guys can let me know what you're doing in the comments, what your summers consist of, because I'm actually really interested and I'm super excited for summer. Like, can't wait. Turn up. Hella. Just kidding. Anyways, back to the build. You see, that's all I have to say when it comes to me. I'm like boring. Like, what else? I don't know. Anyway. For the build, I think I did. I told you guys, right? There's the Metropolitan in Seattle. It's actually a real steakhouse. And anyways, so I didn't really want it to mimic that in any way, shape, or form, but I really wanted to give this particular build that essence of walking into a, I guess, higher end, expensive, you know, restaurant and feeling like you're treating yourself, feeling like you're splurging. And so as you guys can see, the kitchen, it's kind of at an awkward angle, but this all changes, right? I really wanted to add in a bar, and of course, you guys, I didn't realize I needed to add in a bar until like pretty much at the end of the build when I was already finished. And the hardest thing for me was this freaking dining area, because I actually showed my husband this build, believe it or not. I mean, believe it or not, like that's so hard to believe, but like I'm actually scared to show my husband my builds, because if you guys didn't know, he used to be a construction dude, construction worker. Like he used to work in construction. Geez, Jen. And so every time I show him things, he likes to point out the flaws, like, oh, your roof is janky, you know, this technically wouldn't be here because of the rain, or da-da-da-da. And like, honestly, I can't have that negativity in my life. Like I can't deal with that crap. Like I just can't, especially after spending 2.5 hours. Like I will probably strangle him and hang him from his chonies from the rooftops. Like we ain't playing that game, but felt pretty confident in the way that things turned out. So I showed him. And he was like, first thing he said is, oh, that's kind of small. I'm like, boy, listen here. You don't know the logistics of The Sims. Like, if you have a big old restaurant with a ton of tables, it's literally going to be 5 hours until you get your meal. And he was like, oh, okay. But other than that, he really liked it a lot. And he thought it was just very simplistic and classy and upscale. And I don't really create that many restaurants. Like, I think I have made a total of, I honestly feel like I can count them on my hands. You ready? Go. Okay. So I've made Rodrigo's, Rods. And then I made, I think it was like Casa Blanca, which was Rosa's from Get Together's restaurant that she owned. And then I've made the Blue Opal, which I really like, you guys. I love the Blue Opal. That's a seafood restaurant. Super beautiful. But it was actually I guess, kind of like a remodel of Sim Guru Kimmy's challenge, seafood restaurant challenge thing. Obviously I lost, but that's okay. We're moving on. And then I've created a Tonio's Taco Truck, which again is like modeled after my husband, because people call him Tonio because his middle name is Antonio. And in the, I guess, Mexican way of things, not, I don't know if this is other, like, you know, cultures or whatever, but like he goes by his middle name, so that's kind of cool. So like his name is Juan Antonio, and then so people call him Tonio. And then for my son Crixus, we call him Crixus, but his middle name is Crixus Lorenzo, so people call him Enzo, Lorenzo, that kind of thing. But yada 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 yada. So that's pretty much how Tonio's Taco Truck came to be. And then we've got, oh, I want to say Spencer Startup. And this one, right? Am I forgetting something? I feel like I might be. I might be forgetting one other one other build, but I'm not really sure. So yeah, I don't really create restaurants that much. I don't really do very well just in general when it comes to builds for community lots. I've definitely tried, and I will continue to do so in the future. It's just, for some reason, you guys, I get very frustrated when things don't, like, I hate going through the ugly phase. Is anybody else like that when it comes to drawing? Like, when you sketch things out, it has to be hideous. I'm the kind of person that, like, from start to freaking finish, it needs to look good. Otherwise, I feel like we're going down the wrong path. Like, I don't know why that is, because, like, when I put makeup on, I literally look like a freaking toe. And then when I'm done, I look like the whole foot. So I need to embrace the starting period and, like, realizing that the sketch is everything, and that leads to the masterpiece. And I definitely had to do a lot of reminding myself when it came to this build in particular, because it was killing me, especially with the whole bar thing. Like, I really wanted a bar. I wanted a place where if you didn't come with a bunch of friends or a group of people, you could literally come in with yourself and just sit down at the bar, have a couple steaks, have a nice cocktail or whatever it is. So again, this restaurant is going to be pretty limited as to what you can order. I did put in a couple options for vegans as well, because I didn't want to be too exclusive to where, like, if you have a vegan sim, you couldn't, or vegetarian sim, I'm sorry, then you couldn't come in and eat, you know, something here. Like, you'd be so excluded, and that just sucks, because I know some people, I know a lot of people have vegetarian sims. So I think I put in, I want to say maybe some sort of vegetarian dishes. I'm not really sure. Again, very limited on the options. I do have like a couple seafood plates, even though it's a steakhouse. But I noticed, like, all the steakhouses that I go to, even though they're steak houses, they still have like vegan and vegetarian friendly dishes. And then they also have a couple of seafood options as well, at least the ones I've been to. And I've been to quite a few steakhouses. I'm not a big meat eater. Like, as an individual, I really am not that, like, huge of a fan of, I don't like it personally. But the times that I have, like, I do like steakhouses. I do think they're fun to go with the family and just hang out. But usually I just like chow down on freaking wedge salads and bread. Like, low-key, that is me. Carb it up, girl, because that's, I could die. Like, I could literally just lay down in a field of tulips with a French baguette, and my life would be made. Like, does anybody else love bread as much as I do, or am I like the only freaking one right now? Because, like, seriously, it's not even a joke. Like, I love carbs. So that's why when I did the keto diet, in case anybody's interested in what that is, it's basically like low carb, very low carb, and then like high protein, high fat, and then like I think just your basic calories or whatever. And I guess it's supposed to, like, you know, put you in ketosis, and you're supposed to lose all this weight, blah, blah, blah. Like, girl, sugar? Honestly, though, if you're trying to cut sugar, like, just go on the keto diet and then go back to, like, your normal eating or whatever if you're not worried about the whole weight thing, but you're worried about, like, the sugar thing. I honestly don't even crave sugar anymore. It's crazy. Like, I legit don't. And I was such a huge Reese's Pieces peanut butter cup hoe. Like, it was just the thing. Like, I would eat, like, oh my god, cups on cups on cups. Like, I loved peanut butter cups, and, like, I got the sugar-free ones I ate, but, like, honestly, I'm okay with no sugar. Like, it's weird. Like, in fact, right now I'm drinking a bubbly sparkling water, and usually I felt like this was, like, you know, high-end toilet water. I don't know why people like sparkling water. It's just like, it gets you all excited with a little burst of orange, and then it lets you down with the freaking, you know, sewer water. I don't know, but honestly, it's growing on me. I'm trying to be more healthy. It's not so much about the weight, but, like, or everything, you know. So yeah, that's why when keto came around, I didn't do very well because of the carbs. Like, I love bread. Like, it's just, you know, so sad. Anyways, yeah, so now I'm trying something else. we just diet hopping, y'all. But no, I know it's all about being balanced and eating healthy. But if you guys have any, like, suggestions for me, please let me know in the comments down below, because I am struggling so hard. Just with eating better. Like, that's really it. I don't like vegetables. I know, I don't like vegetables. I don't like fruit. I don't like anything. Like, I'm a horrible eater. I'm a picky eater is really what the problem is. And I need to definitely fix that. So anyways, back to the build. My favorite, I always like to tell you guys my favorite parts of my builds, because I feel like if you're not in love with your build, nobody else is. Nobody really cares. And I feel like I put a lot of heart and soul into my builds, and I put a lot of thought too, because I want my restaurant to be an experience for your Sims. Like, I want you to come here, and I want you to want to come back again, you know, even though I don't make any money, wish I did, but, like, I do want that experience for you guys. So outside on this little, I don't know what this would be called, like a little terrace, maybe a little outside seating arrangement, I did really like the fact that I put in these little fine tremels. I don't even know if that's what they're called, but I'm gonna make up this word, tremels. Okay, I put them up there like in a little grid shape. I don't know why, but I felt like that really added something. And then I made sure that you guys are facing again towards the base so that you could kind of have like this very romantic essence. I would imagine your Sims coming here, feeling the breeze, running through their palo, you know, it really sets the romantic tone. And speaking of romance, I do actually have the, I want to say the romantic lot trait on this particular build too, which is kind of fun. So it definitely is going to give your Sims that very flirty aura, which is kind of cool. So one of the things that I was struggling with in general, and I noticed that whenever I create community lots, they're very boxy, and I like that though, but not many people do, but I do. I like the boxiness when it comes to a community lot. Very strange. I hate the freaking roof on this thing. I want to like pull it. I want to rip its eyelashes out. I want to stomp on it. I want to go pinata, just, you know, savage on it. Like I don't like it. I hate it. So in the end, I do fix it, and it was such a cool moment because I literally squealed. Like, you know when you do something and you're like, yes, bitch, this is exactly what I said, bitch. This is exactly what I've been trying to go for, and it finally works out for you, and you just feel like you're on top of the world. Like I was like, like it was like one of those, you know. So I was very excited about that. So I hate doing voiceovers, though. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't say I'm like an awkward duck. It's just like I don't know what to talk about for freaking like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it is. And I don't like to talk about myself. I don't know if I don't. It's really freaking weird. But if you met me in person, we'd be gabbing until the freaking cows come home. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I literally held up my cat food lady at the vet the other day, and I feel so bad. Hopefully she's not watching this. So yeah, like I don't even know how this happened, but like see, Jen gets in trouble when she goes out. So I went to go pick up cat food, and I have to go to the vet because my cat's very like specific on what type of food he eats. Like he's a Savannah cat, in case you guys don't know. It's a hybrid, look him up, whatever. And like anything else he like gets super sick on, right? And so I had to go pick up the food, and there's this she's absolutely stunning. She's beautiful. She's such a sweetheart. I love her. Like literally would hang out with her. She's just so cool. And we were talking, and I realized like I am that person. Like holy shiz, like if you ask a question about me, I will tell you my life story. Like, so I usually try not to engage in small talk, because small talk basically becomes a full confessional of like everything. And like the fun thing is I'm not like that person that overshares. I'm that person that shares, and then the other person feels like they're comfortable enough to share, so all of a sudden we're all just sharing everything, and I'm walking out basically knowing your whole autobiography. It's just, I'm that person, and it's crazy, but I like it though. I really do. I'm not really like a huge people person, so to speak, but I do enjoy a good conversation every now and again. So yeah, I love the outdoors right here. I really do love this place. And as you guys can see, I use those little, gosh, I don't even know what the hell they are. The little hook thingies that hold the roof up. I don't even know, the little decorations. I put those on the outside of kind of the, I don't know, right side of the structure. And I really liked the way that it kind of made the building almost look curved, like these little beams. I don't know. It was just something that I wanted to try. So I did. And I actually really like it a lot. So pretty much this is what my steakhouse, my Metropolitan Steakhouse looks like. I had a lot of fun just sitting here talking with you guys. I really did enjoy this. This was very therapeutic for me. So thank you for asking, because I tried, y'all. So if you do like me opening up and like having these types of conversations, because honestly, I feel like they could be boring to some people, let me know in the comments down below. Or you can, you know, let me know what kind of, you know, conversational topics you like me to touch on, whatever. It really does help, because I love to build. I just hate doing the voiceovers, because I really don't like talking about the build too much when you can literally see what I'm freaking doing. Like, why do I need to sit here and tell you what I'm doing when you have two ojitos and you can see like what is going on? But yeah, hopefully you guys will download this, and if you will, please give it a like on the gallery. It helps a lot. Oh, there we go. Here's the squeal moment. See, doesn't it look better? Like, doesn't it look better? And I love the trimming with the little white flecks in it. I think that's so cool. And then I actually even took it another level and decided to finally and properly landscape the outside in every little nook and cranny. So your girl went the full freaking 1 mile. I went literal full freaking throttle on this build, and I like it a lot. I'm definitely proud of it. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine. And I will see you all. I'll see you all next time, y'all. Bye.